Hey, this is Austin with Dowling Douglas. We're going to take a look at how to run a custom DCPS report to calculate your badge cost. So first, what we want to do is we want to go out to our website, and you may be already here if you're watching this video. So if you're not, let's go ahead and go to dowlingdouglas.com to capture our information on what needed to download for this file. So what we're going to do is we're going to go over to dowlingdouglas.com, click on support file share. With support file share, you're going to want to download this zipped folder here. This is called the DCPS report. We're going to download that. Once we have our download, we're going to right click on this button, hit show in folder. We're going to want to extract these. So you're going to right click on the folder and you're going to hit extract all. You can go ahead and just extract to the same folder you're at. Once that's there, we have our report. We have both of our report linked to get to our report site and our badge cost calculator tool. So let's go ahead and grab our report link just in case we don't have that. We'll copy that. And then we're going to paste that into our internet browser. Once you paste that into your internet browser, we're going to come over here to BadgePass Reports. Opening BadgePass Reports, we're going to go into Common. This is where our Identity Manager reports are going to be located. Once we click on Common, you're going to want to click on Print Audit Log by Campus. By clicking on this, you'll notice that we'll have a begin and an end date. So what we're going to do is we're just going to go a few days back. You can go back as far as you'd like. We only record up into the beginning of school or previously a little bit before, for those of you who are batch printing before school starts and you're doing it during orientation. So we're just going to use October 3rd as an example and as our end date as of today. Then we're going to select our entity. Our entity would be student because we want to capture our student information. And the next thing we want to do is we're going to use a campus here called 0631. This is going to be your login for BadgePass. Whatever you use to log into BadgePass on your Identity Manager machine, you will use that number here. So once you have that, you're going to go ahead and hit View Report. Then you have a little floppy disk here. So you're going to click that there, and then you're going to select Excel. Once again, it drops it into our download tray down here. We're going to either right click or click on this arrow and hit show in folder. Pay attention to this name. It says Print Audit Log by Campus. If it has a parentheses 1, 2, 3, or 4, then that means there's a previous download named. If this name does not match exactly, then it will not match. It is very important that this name matches, or the next steps that you will follow will not work. To rename a file, you can either right click on it and click this icon here, or maybe if you're on Windows 10, your menu looks like this, you can hit rename. Then you would want to either move this file, delete existing files, to make sure that you can accomplish this rename of a scheme. However, since ours is right, what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and launch this. It will launch Excel. And then we also have our report folder that we downloaded from our website. And we want to go ahead and open the badge cost calculator. On launching our badge cost calculator, while leaving this one open, you may receive this icon. If it's okay, if you do, it's okay. Just what you want to do is click Enable Editing. What this is going to do is allow our tool to run. If you run this one, that's okay as well. Exit out of that, close this tool, and relaunch it. Sometimes it doesn't launch quite right. But what we want is we do want this to go away. If this is there, then this tool will not help you. So it's important that that does not give you a security risk. Let's go ahead and move it right onto our desktop and try opening from there. All right, let's launch our batch cost calculator again. And of course, we're having a little bit of the same issue. So make sure all of our windows are closed. Batch cost calculator here. All right, this is what we want. Micros have been disabled. We want to enable the content and then click yes. Like again, if you have that error and it will not go away, this tool will not work for you. And unfortunately, you would need to do a little bit more manual process on your end. However, if it does and you are able to open this tool, you will want to open instructions. And then as long as you have both files open and this is named correctly, this tool makes it extremely easy to capture your data. What you will do is you will hit duplicate names. It will take a look at all of that information onto your data and then create this sheet for you. Over here is your batch cost. We do exclude one ID for every print. So what I mean by that is this is a data, it captured everybody's data. However, you can see that this person has 2 cards printed, an ID badge, which is calculated at $5, and 0 armbands, which is at $2. So that makes his total cost $5 because 1 is excluded. You do want to make sure that this is always set to 1 unless this person here was printed twice and maybe the printer had a mishap. You can change this number to 2, and by changing this number to 2, it will then remove this cost here. It will highlight this cell to ensure that you have the best capability of ensuring that you have the most accurate cost for that student. You will notice all of these can be done that way. This armband exclusion should be defaulted to 1, but you can always change that as well. You can also change the cost over here to say if you wanted it to be $8 for a student, you can set that to $8. The armband exclusions will still consider this price as an exclusion. And that is how you conclude a badge cost calculator. Hopefully this helps a little bit. Call us if you have any questions or concerns. We tried to make this as easy as possible for you and hope you enjoy this little short session. Have a great day.